Mako has excellent coaches that get to know you very quickly, like they knew my name within the first week, and they are not hesitant about helping you where you need to, but also like holding back and letting you learn things on your own. So that's, for me, the biggest thing about Mako is that they have really good coaches. So like knowing there are certain exercises like pull-ups and things that I can't do that are a big part of the CrossFit model made me concerned. But once I came, I really saw that they do a great job of helping you adapt things to fit where you are personally, and it's really not about how everybody is. Like, it's about your own personal growth, not how you are compared to the person next to you. So I really appreciate, as a pregnant woman, being at Mako, because so many of the coaches have they have wives who have recently had babies or are currently pregnant, so that it's really personal for them, and they know more than your average coach because it's really personal for them. So for example, I do modified burpees, and so I do them on a box instead of going straight to the ground. They always support me in like modifying jump roping or things like that. And then now, as I'm getting closer to the end, I'm starting to modify a lot more of the lifting and like the high impact stuff. So like I'm doing box step ups instead of box jumps. They're always able to offer an accommodation, or they're gonna let me do whatever I feel like is comfortable. So I never feel like they say, no, you can't do this because you're pregnant. They always let me make the ultimate decision, which I appreciate, because throughout my pregnancy, a lot of people tell me things that I can't do when they don't know what I can actually do. And I've never experienced that here. Some of the benefits are like accountability. So I know I just got back from being out of town for like 10 days, and I had lots of people who were asking like, where have you been? They've been asking my husband, where have you been? And that's just because I've been gone for 10 days. And so not at all gyms would people notice that. And so that's something that helps me out a lot, because there's days when nobody wants to go to the gym if it's raining outside or like you had a busy day at work. But the accountability of having a community of like people you see almost every day to keep you going. I like that there's a lot of people that I've become friends with, and so some of them are in the same season of life that I am, and some of them are not, but I appreciate both of those friendships that I've created. So for me, most of my friends, especially being a military wife, come from this gym versus anywhere else, and so this has been a really great thing for me to feel like I belong here instead of just living here. Having a gym that you feel comfortable at, having a gym that you feel accountable to is really important as far as like your health and like mental well-being. I know that's impacted me positively. Last year was my first year of teaching, and I didn't exercise. I didn't have much of a social life outside of it. And so that was one of my goals this year, was to improve on that. And so I was very intentional about like joining a CrossFit gym and trying to have more than just a work life, but also having like a physical, active life and more of a social life. And I feel like both of those things I got through CrossFit, specifically at Mako, because it's such a community-oriented CrossFit.